Hi, I'm the Autistic Dog Wizard. Let's talk about respect. In the animal world, the general rule is more space is more respect. That includes dogs. So the way that dogs show disrespect generally, and the way I see them showing disrespect mostly, is by the physical positions that they take relative to me. So I like to go through, and it's a little different from the way kids show disrespect, because kids tend to say things that are disrespectful, and so we correct them when they say things disrespectfully, right? But dogs do it by the positioning that they take. See how these dogs, some of these dogs are walking ahead? They're the most disrespectful ones here. Anyway, I'll be more specific. Let's go through 7 points about what to watch for that can be identified as disrespectful physical positioning that a dog takes. First thing is, don't let your dog, whenever a dog puts a paw on my foot, right on top of my foot, that's number one. That's disrespectful. Don't let them do that. Number two, if a dog goes out of the door ahead of you to go for a walk, that's disrespectful. Reset them by bringing them back in, slow it down, wait at the doorway with the door open if it's warm enough, and deliberately make that first step first. Same is true, so like when we stop, see how we stop? Nobody's really supposed to go out ahead of me. If I had a stick, it'd be a little easier to control. But whenever I want to make a first move, I make the first move. I don't follow dogs if they make the first step first. Same rule kind of applies to the door. Whenever a dog touches their rear end, this is number 3, whenever a dog touches their rear end on your body, that's disrespectful. So for example, when they're on leash, if they turn their bum and they graze your leg, what I do is I undo it by bringing them back the same way they came and undoing the disrespect. Another one is, don't let your dog walk ahead of you on leash. They're being disrespectful by actually walking ahead, which will actually create behavior that you don't want when they're actually walking ahead of you. Now, one of the bigger ones, so this is number 5, that was number 4, don't let them walk ahead of you on the leash. Number 5, don't let your dog come into your physical space, your personal space. This is the personal space. This little space right here. You see that? Right there in front of my 2 feet. A semicircle in front of my 2 feet is my personal space. So I don't let dogs come into that space and plant themselves there. And I also don't let dogs come into that space if they're any bit excited at all, because excitement in the dog world, in a dog's personal space, is disrespectful, highly disrespectful. So catch that. Number 6, dogs have scent glands on their pads. So whenever they touch you with their pad, so like on your leg, they put their paw on your leg, or they jump up and they touch your chest, especially when they touch your chest. What they're actually doing, and this is very intentional, they're leaving scent on you, which is disrespectful, because what they're telling others, specifically dogs, when they come in and they smell you, they can smell that dog's scent on you, and that gives them the impression, or that tells them that they are owned by that dog, believe it or not. So it's pretty disrespectful. Don't let your dogs do that, because that will actually increase the tendency for them to feel that they own you, which means they'll be more reactive around you when it comes to dogs and people, and in their property too. So these are just 6 things that I think are really important that I'm not sure that people think about, but I'm well aware of them. And I've been working with a pack of dogs for a very long time, and these are all 6 things I actually really do care about a lot, because respect is more important to me than affection, I have to admit. Respect means that they do what I ask them to do. Reasonable asks, I'm not going to ask them to do unreasonable things. But the higher respect I have, the quicker they listen, and the more they cooperate with me. And the less they explode, the less they react, the less they do the behaviors that generally we're trying to fix. So work on respect, gain trust in the beginning, work on respect for a long time. Some dogs are more respectful than others, so you have to work on it. Respect takes quite a bit of work. A lot of the respect can be gained on the walk. Having your dog walk behind you at your side is a good way to elevate your respect in the dog's mind. So work on it. I know you can do it. It takes work, but it will improve your relationship with your dog in a variety of ways. ways that you can't even imagine until you actually start doing it, and you'll start to see them behave better in different contexts, and it'll be because you worked on respect. So, love you. I'm the Autistic Dog Walker. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks, bye.